And we're live at our first quarterfinal
0-0.
the day between David Bobby Horn and Felipe Munoz. I'm Laura McCormick with the WRT, and joining me today with his commentary is Robbie Partridge. Welcome to the commentating booth.
Well, thank you, Laura. This is going to be an exciting match.
Yeah, I think this will be really exciting. We have number 6, Felipe Munoz, who's been playing a lot more WRT here in the last year.
Short serve.
Up against Bobby Horn, who is a consistent quarterfinalist. Now he's a consistent semifinalist, and he won his first WRT title in August at the San Luis Potosi Open.
Bobby made a comment that Felipe is playing the best ball he's ever seen him play, so this is going to be a really, really close match.
Side out.
There's the side out for Horn. Checking the ball.
Bobby's trying to get the ball warmed up so it'll be a little more lively.
Second serve. Point.
Bobby Horn catching up here. One serving two.
Second serve.
Now, of course, here on the WRT, we do play best out of 3, first 2 to 15, tiebreaker to 11, and we do have a 2-serve rule.
Two, one. Short, second serve. Point.
So a little more background on Munoz. We saw him actually at his first WRT event in January for the San Diego Open, where he took out Jake Bredenbeck. He upset him in round 16s right after Jake had just become the first American in the #1 position on the WRT after he had just won his first title at the Sonora Open. He goes ahead and takes out Jake in round 16s. Then he beats Andre Padilla in the quarterfinals, and he ends up losing to Anthony Herrera in the semifinals. So definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, Felipe's playing some really, really good ball. He took out Cliff Swain at the U.S. Open, and he's just on a roll. He's playing the best ball of his life.
Yeah.
Point.
And then when you look at the other side of things, we have Bobby Horn, who is number 4 on the WRT, in a really good position right now to take number 3 on the WRT, with Polo Gutierrez being out for the last couple of events due to an injury. Bobby's just been racking up points, winning his first title, and consistently making it now to the semis and finals.
Bobby's an extremely consistent player, and coming from the 209, he's a very smart player.
Yeah, there's a big racquetball program there in Stockton, California, which is where Bobby's from. So he started a little later. He started at about 19 years old playing racquetball. And just the thing that he's been able to do now in, 6 years? He's 26.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I saw it good.
Bobby's asking for the screen serve, and the referee saw a different angle and not going to give it to him.
Skip.
See if Bobby can keep his cool there after two points not going the way he wanted them to. Our referee today is Nicolai Miramontes. Did a great job for us last weekend at the Modesto Open.
Side out.
We have Victor Rodriguez in the crowd, a big fan of giving out technicals.
Yes, he is.
This is why everybody loves me.
5-2.
His voice travels pretty well. I don't think we need to give Victor a microphone.
No, we don't.
Looks like referee saying he didn't see it.
Referee didn't see the ball, so he has to assume it was good. He did not see it skip.
Play it over. So I didn't see it. Both of you were there.
Técnico Pacino, no.
So he has to assume it's good, so then
5-2.
that's a point for Munoz.
For the referee,
Replay.
Serve.
So it looks like Felipe went ahead and said, let's just keep it good sportsmanship and do it a replay. Nice get from Felipe.
Side out.
beautiful shot from David Bobby Horn.
Shot.
Yeah, Felipe agreed to do a do-over or replay.
2-5. Second serve.
Serve.
Point.
Nice touch there from Horn for a point. Two bounces.
4 serving 5.
Bobby's making his way back in.
Ref's calling a replay.
Four, 5.
And with that, Horn's going to tie it up 5-5. Great diving effort there from Munoz.
5-5.
Munoz is a serious competitor. He's going to give it 110%, just like Bobby.
Point.
Looks like Bobby's starting to feel a little more comfortable.
serving
Some of the
5.
nerves are worked their way out.
Skip.
Yeah. Bobby's on a run right now.
7-5.
Now up 2 points in game one.
Side out.
Skip there for Bobby. Gives Felipe
5-7.
an opportunity now, firing off that serve quickly.
Side out.
Both of them gone to the quick serve.
Now, what's some of the strategy
7-5.
behind that? Is it trying to control the momentum and the rhythm of the game?
Exactly. A player like Felipe likes to crush the ball, so Bobby's taking a lot off on the serves.
Point.
And they just don't want to allow their opponent time to think about what to do with that next serve.
8 serving 5.
Ooh. Nice effort there from Bobby, just a little late.
Time out. 5 serving 7.
All right, these guys are going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be right back in just a few moments with more from the San Diego Open. And we're back live in game one of our first quarterfinal of the San Diego
5
Open
serving 8.
here at World Gym Eastlake. We have Felipe Munoz down 3 points against David Bobby Horn.
Side out.
It's interesting though to look at the energy
8
between
serving
these
5.
guys too right now. They both look pretty serious. It's funny, I know Bobby usually tries to kind of control that mood out there as well. Sometimes he's super playful. Today he's super serious.
Yeah, two different competitors. Bobby was here about an hour before the match, going through his
5-8.
warm-up routine. Felipe, 10 minutes before the match.
Right.
Skip.
Both Bobby and Felipe are Gearbox sponsored players. For those of you watching, if you want to go check out the gear these guys are using, go to gearboxrb.com. Ooh, nice shot there from Bobby down the line.
Yeah, what Bobby was doing there, he was controlling center court.
9 serving
Kept
5.
Felipe out, and he kept himself in, giving him the best possible shots.
Point. 10-5. Point.
And here's Bobby kind of running away now in game one, 11-5. But of course,
11-5.
anything can happen.
So
It's not over till it's over.
Bobby's serving Felipe really tough. He's 7 or 8
serving
different
11.
soft lob serves, and Felipe just can't get a handle on it.
Replay.
Tough call for the ref. Looks like he's going to go with the replay.
I'm thinking penalty hinder. Felipe's positioning
5-11.
took away the straight in. Had Bobby taken that shot,
It's such a controversial call. You know, some people say you should just swing, just take it. But, you know, can you explain a little bit behind why people hold up or why they swing through?
had Bobby taken that shot, we would have had an injury timeout. I mean, that racket would have just, you know, destroyed Felipe. But bottom line is, you have to give the straight in shot, and that was taken away.
Skip.
There's a skip that's going to go Bobby's way.
12-7-5.
Nice shot from Bobby, kept it nice and low. It's tough to return.
And straight down the line.
Side out.
Ref's going to call the side out. Bobby not really amused.
13.
It is side out. It was a penalty hinder.
Second serve.
Second serve. Side out.
Nice shot there from back in the court for Bobby Horn.
13-5.
2 points away now from closing out game one. Let's see what can happen. Oh. Classic Spider-Man move there from Bobby Horn as he scales the wall. But a side out after that effort by Felipe Munoz.
Bobby's looking comfortable.
Side out. 13-5. Replay.
Now I think comfortable can be good, but it's also really important,
13-5.
wouldn't you say, to be able to close out right now. I mean, he doesn't want to
Exactly.
let Felipe get any more points or take any momentum.
No, you don't want to give Felipe any opportunities, and you don't want Felipe in the box. If he gets that drive serve going,
5-13.
it's trouble.
Nice serve from Munoz.
Point.
And there's a point.
It's interesting that he went to the lob serve.
6-13.
Earlier in the tournament, he was drive serving so well.
Skip.
Between the legs.
Getting a little fancy too. Didn't work. And here's Bobby's opportunity back in the
13-6.
Beautiful soft touch on that reverse pinch.
Yeah,
6,
Bobby's
7,
been stuck at
13.
13 now for a couple of chances at moving the score. Hasn't been able to do it.
Side out. 13-6. Side out.
Felipe hitting nice low shots.
6-13.
Felipe's backhand's dialed in.
For those of you watching at home, don't forget you can
13,
follow us
serving
on
6.
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at World Arball Tour. And there's another side out for Munoz as Horn holds on at 13.
6-13.
Well, maybe that's the curse of the commentator. You said his backhand was dialed in, and then there was a
I jinxed him.
deep skip. Nice serve from Horn. And another skip for Munoz.
14-13.
Puts Horn in his first game point position. And there he goes, closing it out. Has a bit of a deceptive drive serve there, and Munoz can't seem to read it.
Very deceptive. I think Munoz was thinking backhand side. Bobby did not hit it hard. The pace fooled him.
Dropped it right in the corner. Well, that's going to end game one, 15-6. We'll be right back with more live racquetball from San Diego and game two of Horn versus Munoz. Don't go anywhere. And we're back live at the 2015 San Diego Open here at
0-0.
World Gym Eastlake, where we have David Bobby Horn versus Felipe Munoz. Oh, nice soft touch there from Munoz for the side out. I'm Laura McCormick with the
0-0.
WRT, and joining me today is Robbie Partrovich. Am I saying that last name correctly?
You are, and thank you for the opportunity. Laura, this is a great tournament. The facility's wonderful. World Gym stepped up at the last minute.
0-0.
and, the players are having a great time.
Yeah, this is a beautiful gym. We've had nothing but the best from the team here with Felipe Padilla. Right, side out then for Munoz. And we've just been enjoying ourselves out here in Chula Vista. Actually, tonight,
0-0.
starting at 3 p.m., we're going to kick it off with a big party. So if you guys are in the San Diego area, come on down and party with the WRT. There'll be food, drinks, giveaways, and of course, the WRT pros.
1-0.
And the semis, I believe, are at
5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Between the legs from Bobby for the side out.
Yeah, San Diego ballers, you need to come out. The facility's beautiful.
0-1.
These athletes are world class, and
Oh, nice selection there from Horn down the line. Felipe thought he was going cross court.
1-1.
thought he was going to cross court or pinch. Phenomenal get by David
Side
Bobby
out.
Horn to keep it in play.
Yeah, I think one thing we really come to expect
1-1.
from Bobby is his quickness. He's so fast and he moves so well out there. Cardio's no problem for Horn.
No.
Second serve.
And Felipe's no slouch himself.
Yeah.
He's quick.
I was going to say Felipe gets to a lot of balls for sure. He is quick. Nice,
Point.
nice shot there from Munoz. I know sometimes there's a that
serving
awkward
1.
pressure when you're up there at the front of the court, right? You're
There
drooling
is.
a little too much, and anything can happen there.
You are drooling, and when you got an opponent like David Bobby Horn who's so fast, you put a little extra pressure on yourself. Gorgeous reverse pinch backhand from Munoz.
3 serving 1.
Ooh, that backhand skip from Felipe. A lot of high balls there to the back of the court for
1
Horn.
serving 3. Point.
And there's a point for Horn.
I think Felipe is questioning that serve. It looked like it could have possibly been short. Bobby's got phenomenal hands, and he knew exactly what to
2
do with that
serving 3.
return.
Point.
Nice serve from Horn. There's the ace, the first ace of the match. 3-3 in game
3
2.
serving 3.
Quick side out there for Munoz. Now these two have matched up before. The last time they played each other was at the
3-7-3.
Pleasanton Open in February in round 16s, where Horn beat Munoz 15-7, 15-9.
Side out.
That might be one of the reasons David Bobby Horn is feeling so comfortable. He's got the
3-3.
previous win, and Felipe knows that.
Second serve.
Well, of course, we'd like to thank you all for watching at home, and don't forget to share it with your friends that you're watching WRT. You can share it on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And of course, I'd like to give a shout out to Alexi Coco Hayes, one of the WRT pros who's watching at home.
Side out. 3 serving 3.
All tied up here in game 2.
Second serve.
Felipe firing off that second serve.
Replay.
So there's a replay, and I guess a safe way to
3
play
serving
through
3.
that.
It was a safety hinder.
Nice get from Munoz, just hitting the front wall.
Side out.
Nice shot by Bobby Horn.
Yeah, Bobby's been
serving
hitting
3.
really well from deep in the court today so far in this match.
Second serve.
Nice pickups by both players.
Point.
Neither one of them wanted that one. They were both going for it, just leaving it up.
Well, that's going to move it up there. Bobby
4
Horn
serving
now
3.
in the lead 4-3.
Second serve.
Bobby's going with those off-speed serves to try to control Munoz's positioning.
Ooh, nice
Point.
placement there from Horn, and that's his second ace.
5 serving 3. Point.
Bobby able to capitalize on that setup, and now putting him doubling the lead there, 6-3.
6 serving 3. Second serve. Timeout.
That's got to be frustrating. Bobby
Serving
smiles after that, and Felipe's going to go ahead and take a quick timeout.
Those are the ones you were talking about earlier where Bobby was just drooling.
Yeah,
He knew
no
what to do with
pressure.
it, and he just got too excited.
Well, we'll be back with more of Game 2 in just a few moments. Horn versus Munoz. And we're back live in Game 2 of our first quarterfinal here today. We were just discussing some of the service strategies here in racquetball. Robbie, you were talking about David's serving. Can you talk a little bit more about what he's doing against Munoz?
Sure. Typically when you're serving, you're looking to do one of two things. If you hit the ace, you've got no return, or you're looking to hit a serve that's going to get you a weak return. Bobby's going off speed, and it's forcing Munoz to hit weak returns, which sets Bobby up in the middle of the court for a high percentage returns. He can either put it away, or he's again keeping Munoz in a defensive position.
Nice placement there from Munoz, just in the corner, out of Bobby's reach.
4 serving 6. Side out.
Now let's see what style of
6
serve Bobby
serving 4.
chooses to go with.
Point.
Munoz is frustrated. Those serves. Felipe is a power player, and he wants you to drive
7
serve.
serving 4.
He does not like this half-speed lob.
Nice pick up by Munoz.
Point.
Yeah, he's definitely frustrated, and
8 serving 4.
I'm always curious how, as a racquetball player, you get yourself refocused between every point.
Timeout.
Get out, get out.
You got to make Bobby think about it a little bit more, and you got to give yourself a moment to focus, and get over the fact that you're not liking what Bobby's giving you. At this level, the adjustment has to come quicker. Munoz has given up 6, 7 points, and he just needs to
9
make that
serving
adjustment
4.
and deal with this.
Point.
Yeah, a couple points in a row, and this is what we
10
saw from
serving
Bobby
4.
again in Game 1.
Exactly. He went on a nice run.
Side
And he's
out.
doing it again here.
Let's see what Munoz changes up here. He can refocus and shake
4
up Bobby a
serving
little
10.
bit.
Munoz has been lob serving Bobby, and again, I'm surprised because in yesterday's matches, he drove serve phenomenally. I mean, the ball looked like it was hitting wet spots on the wall.
Replay.
Munoz wants the penalty hinder, and I believe he should have gotten it.
Now, to me, it's important to be able to stay focused. When the call doesn't go your way, you're already feeling a little down because Bobby's getting under your skin.
And you're absolutely right.
He fired off that serve pretty quick.
And again, to keep control.
A lot of high balls here.
Point.
That was an interesting rally. A lot of high balls. These guys kind of waiting for that right setup.
Exactly.
But then we didn't
5
see
serving
that
10.
big swing. They kept it kind of soft.
Which surprised me because Bobby yesterday was going for those. He wasn't content with the Z's and the ceiling balls. He was
6
taking it
serving
off
10.
that back wall and just going for it. Bobby played mind games and it backfired on him there with the racket up in the
7-10.
air.
Point.
Munoz now with 4 or 5 points in a row.
Timeout.
Starting to
8
get
serving
under
10.
Bobby's skin so much, he's going to go ahead and take a timeout, see if he can refocus here in game 2. We'll be right back with Horn versus Munoz in just a few moments.
Time in.
And we're back live in
8
game
serving 10.
2 of our first quarterfinal of the day. Felipe Munoz serving David Bobby Horn.
Smart
Side
shot
out.
down the line.
And seems like that timeout worked for Horn now, gave him some time to refocus after Munoz getting 5 points in a
10
row.
serving 8.
And here's Horn's opportunity.
Second serve.
Munoz trying to say it skipped in.
Point.
Yeah, that timeout doing Bobby some good. Looks like he
11 serving
got
8.
back into his comfortable zone a little bit there.
Exactly, and he was able to cool
Second
off
serve.
Munoz.
Side out. 8 serving 11.
Munoz taking a little bit more time now on his serve.
Nice
Side
shot
out.
by Bobby.
Now, if we talk about the courts a little bit, we're here at World Gym Eastlake in Chula
11-8.
Vista, and they have panel walls. How does that really affect maybe some of the play?
I'm a panel guy versus concrete. Typically concrete is faster, ball stays up a little bit. These
Point.
walls,
12 serving 8.
these walls are fast. The guys were commenting yesterday on the serves, and that's why, again, I'm really surprised that Munoz isn't drive serving. It's a
Side out.
fast court, which is conducive to his drive serves.
Ref's calling 2 bounces on Munoz.
Yep, and that's not the call Munoz wanted. He wanted the earlier one.
Short serve.
Short serve.
Yeah,
13 serving 8.
Felipe definitely frustrated. That call didn't go his way, and it seems to be carrying into the
Yeah, he wanted the
his play.
hinder call. He didn't get it, and then Bobby gets the 2 bounce call.
Point.
It's tough.
Yeah,
that
he's just
ball.
frustrated. He
Yeah.
needs to take a
14 serving
timeout.
8.
Ball just dying.
It's 14. It's not over, but it is in Felipe's mind. Timeout would be the right call.
Match point for David Bobby Horn.
Second serve. Side out.
Munoz holding on here at match point. Gonna flip it around now. 8 serving 14.
8 serving 14.
And Felipe's thinking about it right now. What do I serve?
Nice serve from Munoz. Gets Bobby trapped up
9
against that
serving
wall
14.
Exactly.
there. 2 points in a row for Munoz, bringing him up to 10.
serving 14.
You can never underestimate anybody here on the WRT.
Exactly.
Nice get from Munoz.
Oh, Munoz gave up on that
Side
one.
out.
He had an opportunity. That ball was up.
14.
Nice cross court
serving
there
10.
from Horn, and now is second match point opportunity.
Second serve.
There it is.
Traps him up there against that side wall, and that gives Bobby 15 now, winning over Felipe Munoz 15-10. Of course, thank you, Robbie, for joining me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you all for watching. We're going to go ahead and get a few words from David Bobby
All right,
Horn.
San Diego, give it up for our first quarterfinal, Felipe Munoz and David Bobby Horn. Give it up for these guys. Come on, you can clap. Don't be scared. Bobby, congratulations. How was that match for you? Talk a little bit about playing against Munoz.
I know Felipe is a great player. I played him a lot of times. Actually, I played him a lot early on when we first started playing at a high level. So the last time I played him was at the Pleasanton tournament. It was a really tough 2 games, I believe. And I knew I had to play well this morning. Felt like I played pretty calm. And I think Felipe might have been off a little bit today. He was maybe a little tired. I'm not sure. But congrats to him for making the quarters here. And I'm just happy to be in the semis, try to get some rest and get ready to play there.
We were noticing that you were really switching up your serve. Can you talk a little bit about how it's not all just about drive serving and what your strategy was behind your serving in that match?
Yeah, it's something I've been trying to work on in general, is keeping my serve not predictable. Something that a lot of people don't want to do. If they have a big drive serve, they just go drive, serve, drive, serve, drive. Like Jake. Jake's a good example of a guy that just sits there and drive serves for the whole match, but it works for him because he's so good at it. So for me, I don't have that big drive serve, so I have to find other ways to score points. So I mix up my serves, good heights, angles, change speeds. And if I do that, I can keep my opponent off balance and score more points that way, easier points.
Okay, well, congratulations. That's a good tip for everyone at home, too, on the serving. If you guys want more from Bobby Horn, make sure you follow him on his Facebook fan page at David Bobby Horn, and you'll see him later tonight in the semifinals at 5 p.m. So thank you, Bobby, and congratulations.